5.5, Part 3. This, again, is a special form that we'll be talking about in the next section. We have 4w plus 7 all squared. Now, one thing that's important, and this is a very, very common mistake, is you cannot get a problem like this confused with this property right here. Right here on this property from 5.1, this is a multiplication in the middle. This is an addition. We cannot just take this 2 and put it on each of these as much as we want to. As nice as that would be, it does not work. What this means, just by definition of square, is the same thing times itself twice. So I'm going to talk to you about, we're going to distribute. Okay, so 4w times 4w is 16w squared. 4w times 7 would be 28w. And now do 7 times 4w, which is also 28w. And 7 times 7 is 49. We can combine those two. 16w squared plus 56w plus 49. Now, a quick comparison of the problem we did before. Here we had the same two terms, but with the opposite signs in the middle, and our two middle terms canceled out. Here we had the same two terms, but they had the same sign. They were both plus. And we ended up with the same signs here, and so they got combined together. We ended up with the same numbers here, got combined. Okay, last problem in this section. Here we're multiplying three things together. Now, with multiplication, we can pick any two things and multiply them together first. I can multiply this times this first, and then take that answer and multiply it here. I can multiply these two together first, and then multiply this. I could even multiply this one, and then take that answer and multiplying here. Generally speaking, what you want to do is you want to take your more complicated bits and multiply them together first. It's going to make the overall problem easier. So for my first step, I'm just going to bring this 3y cubed down, and then I'm going to worry about multiplying this. Okay, 2y times y would be 2y squared. 2y times negative 5 minus 10y. Okay, now go to the 3. 3 times y would be positive 3y. 3 times negative 5 is minus 15. Combine like terms right here. 2y squared, that's going to be minus 7y minus 15. Okay. Now what I have is a problem that's very similar to this problem right up here. We have a monomial times a trinomial. I have a monomial times a trinomial. It is, again, a big distribution. 3y to the third times 2y squared. That's going to be 6y to the 3 plus 2 is 5. Minus 3 times 7 is 21. That's a first power. Y cubed times y to the first would be y to the fourth power. Minus 3 times 15 is 45y cubed. And we're done.